Milky Way, our home in space, a spinning stellar shining place, with spiral arms that twist and turn, billions of stars that brightly burn. Oh, Milky Way, so wide and far, home to our sun and every star. Are you interested in science and the galaxy, planets, and who discovered the Milky Way? Then let me introduce you to a book you would definitely enjoy. Hello there, I'm Fatima Maysarah Binti Hazrin Hafetz, a proud student of SK Taman Bukit Tiram at the age of 11. My school code is JBA 1121. You might be wondering about the book I was talking about. Well, it's a book about cosmography science series, The Milky Way, coordinated by Dr. K. Zaman Arshad and Hazrin. There are lots of galaxies to uncover, but the main focus is the planet Mars. Let us dive into the story. Once upon a time, men believed that there is unknown creatures on the Mars which are high intelligent. As a result, lots of messages were sent to them straight from Earth. A scientist suggested digging some big triangles and square holes in the Siberia. The holes will be filled with oil and lit up at night. The creatures might spot the fiery burning holes if they see it from their telescope. With that, the creatures might plan out something which can be spotted by men on the Earth too. In 1938, Orson Welles, who is a radio presenter, presented a drama on a story of the aliens invading New Jersey. This stirred up fears among the people. For years, men were thinking about the possibility of life on the Mars. Finally, when men discovered ways to send rockets to the Mars, it gave us a clear answer. In 1964, Mariner 4, a probe was sent to Mars. In July 1965, the probe traveled about 9,600 kilometers from the planet and took 19 photos from a distance and sent it back to the Earth. The photos showed that the craters on the Mars are the same. It's only 1 out of 100 of the thickness of the atmosphere on the Earth, and there is no sign of any ravine that it claimed to have. Mars is as though a lifeless planet. Mars has 2 satellites or moon, which are Phobos and Deimos. The satellites are not as round as our moon. Phobos and Deimos might be one of the satellites which is being pulled by the gravitational force of Mars while passing by the planet. From the Earth, the satellites look like 2 dim of lights, but the photos were captured by the orbit is clearer. Phobos and Deimos are like the shape of a potato, which is full of craters. Phobos is 27 kilometers in weight. Due to the small sizes and situated very close to Mars, these satellites were not found until 1877. To the explorers who settled in Phobos station, Mars seems to be bigger and wetter. What else will we do if we can send men to Mars? We can imagine settlement on the moon because it only takes 3 days to travel to the moon using rockets. Compared to the moons, Mars is further, but in some situations, it's easier for settlement. Mars has 2 out of 5 attraction of the gravity of the Earth, while the moon has only 1 out of 6 attraction of the gravity of the Earth. Mars has 10 atmosphere, which more or less protects humans from the meteor and shine, while on the moon, there is none. Mars contains little water, while there is none on the moon. We can imagine a big city underneath the surface of Mars, or a big city in the form of a dome on the surface of the planet. If we also take the moon into consideration, men might have a choice to live in either 3 of the planets. The moral story is about the beauty of the universe, why we shouldn't believe such lies, and many more. For those who like science, I hope you will enjoy this book as much as I do. I think that's all from me. Thank you.